Hi, welcome to Yellow Slate, your very own school search engine that helps you find the best schools for your kid based on various filters and parameters. Today we have Mr. Sandeep, whose kids are going to Manav Rachna International School in Sector 51, Gurugram. Let's talk to him and understand his perspective about the school. So, can we know your overall opinion about this school?
Okay, so I would say that the first-time parents should consider this branch as one of the best option, because why I am saying so, it is just not because my kids are going there, but the comfort level which our kids are getting from there, and as a parents which the comfort level we are getting there, it's unmatchable, especially at the early years, because in the early years both the kids and the first time parents are more worried about the convenience of the kids, right? So they are more excited, right? And it is the first kind of experience, so that time they need a comfort from the school side, though every school nowadays is taking care of this. But while just saying it and while just implementing it, because few of my colleagues and my family members, their kids are studying in different branches in different schools, but the kind of feedback which we heard from them, we believe that we are good and are one of the best place in Delhi NCR.
Got it. So when you're trying to shortlist schools for your kid, you must have approached a few other schools or at least considered some other schools. So what is it about Manav Rachna International School that impressed you so much and you zeroed on in this school?
Right. So back in 2014, when my elder daughter has to start the first class as a early going, so we visited many of the schools in Delhi and Gurugram primarily. We visited Manav Rachna, we visited Shalom Hills, we visited Manav Rachna 46 branch also. We visited other schools also. So what we found the difference is that being Manav Rachna 51 is a relatively newly established, still the kind of approach of the teachers which they have for the early wings, it is totally unmatchable. They are so cooperative with the kids and the parents that they don't feel to be away from the home. Like the other old age schools, they get matured enough, so they are on some kind of a strata, like just following some rules, but not going towards a step beyond to the child's mindset, because nowadays the kids are of the different mindset which the kids were there 10 years ago, 20 years ago. So they need us because they are getting more pampered at home. Like the way we got upbringing in our home, it's totally different with the upbringing we are giving to our kids now. So the school's education or school treatment policies also to be changed and are getting changed now. So we visited all the schools. We spent almost 2 hours, 3 hours in all the schools in 1 week. Finally, we shot it down considering the approach of the teachers and the principal with the students, so that the student should not feel that they landed up in a totally different or a strange environment.
Got it. And Sandeep, can you tell us the fee structure of the school and also which class is your kid going to?
Yeah. So I have 2 daughters. My elder daughter is studying in grade 6 and the younger one is in grade 1st. Okay. So the fee structure is very simple. Unlike there are not so many line items in the fee structure, it is very simple. I think 2 line items are there plus the transportation. So if somebody wants to opt for the transportation, there is a separate fee for that. Other than that, there is only 2 line items. One is the annual composite fees and one-time admission fees or the annual fees in the first quarter. So roughly, as I remember, it is 1,80,000 for a year for one kid, including the transportation. So roughly 40,000 or how much? 30,000 per quarter, something like that.
And what's the fee structure for the younger kid?
It is same. So from class grade 1 until grade I think 10, the fee structure is same.
Yes, got it. Yeah. And speaking about the management, generally how accessible is the management? Just in case if you have any questions or concerns, is it easy to reach out to them?
Yes, actually I would say yes. So I would explain in that how parents can communicate to the teachers. So at the beginning of each session, school conduct an orientation session for all the parents of each class, right? So and in that orientation session, the teachers try to communicate to the parents that what would be the approach for that session, whole session broadly, how they are going to proceed with the kids for different classes. Then there is a quarterly PTM. So every quarter end there is a parent-teacher meeting in which parents are encouraged to come to the school and meet to the teachers, not only to the class teacher but to the all subject teacher. So generally, traditionally what happens is that the class teacher collect the feedback from all the subject teachers and deliver it to the parents. But at Manav Rachna 51, maybe I am not sure about the other schools, but Manav Rachna 51, we are encouraged to go to every subject teacher, even if it is the second language or the sports teacher. The parents are encouraged to visit them so that parents can directly communicate for their issues, or they can directly hear the feedback about their kids from the respective subject teacher. So that is the second way of communication or the method. Thirdly, for the class teacher, we are accessible through the emails, through the calls, or on the WhatsApp. Yes, on a restricted time, because considering the privacy and the professional approach. But yes, they are totally available. The subject teachers, if any parents have any specific issue, the first mode of communication is through the email. But still, if it is not getting resolved, yes, we can reach out to them over the call or over the WhatsApp chat communication.
And speaking about the infrastructure of the school, how happy are you with the infrastructure of the school, and is it on par with the other international schools in and around?
Yes, actually, I feel, because whenever I visit this school, I feel jealous why at my time these facilities are not available. The kind of facilities are there, it's totally unmatchable. Even some of the corporates may not be able to compete with the facilities in terms of giving the exposure. So there is a school of thought, there is a theory that this is the over facilities, but no, it is kind of giving an environment or exposure to the kids to retain their energy in a particular manner so that they can focus on the core things. It's not that only the hard working will give you the desired results. Smart working can also give the desired results. And how the smart working can be achieved? By making a comfortable environment around. So infrastructure wise, the school is developed fully, I would say, except which I feel sometimes my kids say that swimming pool is not there in the school. So I said, okay, you can go in our society that you can manage somehow. But beyond that, I think it's well equipped with all the latest modern facilities, be it smart classes or sports facilities or the table tennis. My elder kid is preparing for the professional table tennis. She goes for the coaching with a national level coaching. So she gets encouraged at the school also to play table tennis. And at times she goes from the school also for the competition. So yes, school is considering for all the infrastructure, not only to the academic, but to other activities.
Fantastic. That's great. And you seem to be broadly happy with the school, but if you have to be critical and tell us the areas where the school can still get better at, what are those areas?
So as I just said about the swimming pool, which sometimes I also get fascinated when I visited two of the schools. As I mentioned, Manav Rachna 46, so they have the swimming pool. So but Manav Rachna 51 does not have. So that is one of the possibility. If they have the space, they can consider it. I'm not sure how it could be. Second thing I feel is like the teachers are too soft sometimes. Like we have been beaten up very hardly nowadays by the teachers, but now the teachers are so they pamper the kids so much that whenever we say that we will talk to the teachers, so the kids say okay. So they feel the teachers will not say anything. Sometimes I feel beyond maybe grade 5 or grade 6, teacher should manage the balance between too softness versus the sometimes getting strict also. Maybe I will experience that because my elder one just ended up in class 6. So in the future classes she would be, but yes, extra sweetness sometimes give you discomfort. Otherwise, yes, it's a good school to be to opt for.
That's fantastic. That's so nice to hear somebody being so happy about the school that their kids are studying in. Thank you so much, and it's a pleasure talking to you. And parents like you coming forward and sharing their experiences will definitely help the entire parent community in finding good schools for their kids.
Sure.
Thanks once again for giving us your time.
Thank you.